Good evening. If you can see me and hear me, please type in the chat. Yes. Can you hear me? Please type in the chat if you can hear me. Also, you can see me clearly. Yeah. Thank you, Rona. Okay, could you please type in the chat where are you from? Which city you are from? Yeah, Naina, thank you for replying. Thank you so much. Yeah, you can type in the chat which city you are from. Okay, Rona, Gujarat. Okay. Rona, thank you so much for replying. Okay, how many of you want to learn Bhagavad Gita in the live classes? Kiran from Karnataka. Thank you, Kiran. How many of you want to learn the live sessions? If you say yes, I want to learn live, you can type in the chat yes live. You can say live. I am Rajesh from Bhubaneswar. Yeah, thank you, Rajesh. Yeah, you can type in the chat how many of you want a live learn. Thank you, Ronak. Thank you, Rajesh. Live, Naina, Kiran, Anjali, Raksha, yeah. Yeah, thank you so much for replying. How many of you want to live as per the Bhagavad Gita? Whatever Krishna says, how many want to live in your life? Learning is one side, but living is other side. There are many people learning, but not many living as per that. How many of you interested or you want to make your life as per what Gita says? Yes, you can say live. Earlier you say live, now you can say live. Life, you can say, yeah. Yeah, live. Now 1 second, live only, yeah. Like life, what Krishna says. Yeah, by the way, more you type, you're active. If you're not active, that means you're not going to type. It means, by the way, I request one more thing. Could you please turn on camera if possible? Because the learning starts from through eyes by seeing through cameras. If you enable the camera, your consciousness is more because you are present here. You are 100% present here. If not going to turn on, what happens? You can do a lot of things, but focus is not here. So learn one thing, focus one thing. That's key. Thank you so much for turning on, Anjali, Lata, Ronak. So always I suggest wherever go any learning, camera on so that you are committed for focus. Because in life, if you are focus one skill, you can achieve anything. So do one thing at a time. Thank you so much for turning on camera. Okay, let's go fast. And yeah, I think most of you know that I'm a founder of read360books.com. And so any of it, yeah, most of you know because we're coming from there. So if you don't know anybody about me, please let me know. I can talk about myself. Otherwise, I'll go quickly about myself. Yeah, any of you want to know about myself? Little bit, no, so that you can say yes. I want to know. Like you can say.
So you can give your introduction.
Yes, yeah, I'll give. Yeah, if you want to go. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, my full name is Magesh Krishnamurthy. But for last few years, when I start doing lots of ritual activities and morning ritual, visualization, imagination, all the things I started doing, writing affirmation, etc. Over the period when I started my business, I started making good money from my business. From there, I started writing like Millionaire Mukesh. I'm the Millionaire Mukesh like that. That become of my name in the business world. Of course, I made a good money from my business, so I'm resonating every day with that. So I live with Millionaire Mukesh. Okay. I'm from Tamil Nadu. I completed my BE Computer Science 1999. Almost 24 years. I have a software industry experience. Software industry experience. Last 9 years, I'm into business. Business to software business. But last 3 to 4 years, I can say I'm more into books, reading, writing, and teaching, coaching. So I am into more in this books area because from my last 23 and a half years, almost 24 years, I read so many books. It's more of personal development sort of books. From there, I found that more books related to mind, like all the spiritual books, all personal related books actually. From there, my journey started like read360books.com. From there. Then from there, I started Bhagavad Gita. So many more things going around that actually. It's about me. And yeah, I am married. I am basically from Tamil Nadu, but my family lives in Bangalore because I'm IT guy. Most of the time I lived over there. So I keep moving to Tamil Nadu and Karnataka whenever I need it. Today I'm in my hometown, Tamil Nadu. Yeah, after 2 days I go back to Bangalore with my family. So that's about me. And yeah, I do coaching for last maybe I can say more than a year. Coaching about mind mechanics. It's more about how people can live with the mind better way. How people can live. I think some of you know that I do coaching about mind mechanic in the morning session. The morning session. So it's more about mindset. But I learned from many spiritual books. Maybe I can say Buddha and so many spiritual books I read. From there, I started implementing my life. Wherever I went downside or upside, I'm able to try to balance mentally mainly. So when I try to balance mentally, then I found that what I've learned for business, all the things from books only. Also, it helped me to grow my business better because if you're not mental stable, you cannot grow anything. It could be personal life or family life, and also business life. So after learning all the things from books, practical life, then I started coaching called Mind Mechanics. Now I started thinking that because many people saying that learning through Bhagavad Gita through WhatsApp, it's good information, but people wanted to go for learning in the live session sort of thing. So I was thinking that okay, let's go for teaching Bhagavad Gita, also clarifying doubts about Bhagavad Gita. Also, every day we should be able to live at least small things from the Bhagavad Gita. That means every day we are going to meet live, and every day in the afterlife it's going to be the live itself clarifying your doubts. Also, do small activities in the live exercise, the live session. So basically, the daily live session going to be learning, and whatever doubts will on the group discussion will be there. After group discussion, tell small activities to do in the same live session only. Throughout the day, how to live as per that house. So basically, we want to design our life based on Bhagavad Gita. That's the overall concept today I'm trying to talk about. And I just give an overall summary. Anybody interested to go for live learning, clarifying doubts, implementing our day-to-day life. Whatever I just explained, it's going to be daily life. It's going to be daily life. Are you interested to do daily learn? When I say daily means, yeah, 365 days. But I go for every 90 days, one part, because 365 will look like very long, no? I don't do 361 short. We take 90 days, we'll make one theme. One theme means this 90 days, I'll keep one goal. I won't live as per that. But most concepts are there in Bhagavad Gita and many more spiritual books. But I want to focus only Bhagavad Gita, particular life sessions. So let's say whether you get angry, whether you want to have good relationship with family, whatever life in your life, your part of life, it can be applied all things available in the Bhagavad Gita. Of course, many religious talks differently, but here I won't talk about more of because I tried many things in my life. It worked me. Then it was working for me. Then I found that it's working for me. I'm teaching in the form of mind mechanic. Then I want to go for specifically only Bhagavad Gita. So let me go through. Can you give me a permission so that I can go through what all things can happen in 90 days, roughly? I'll start explaining very quickly so that if any doubts, you can ask me at the end. Can I share a little bit about the details? If you're interested, please type in the chat. Yes, I'm very much interested, or I'm okay like that. Whatever things. In the chat, you can keep typing whatever you're getting so that you're awake. By the way, for few seconds, if you're not typing here or if you're not taking notes, you know what happens? Your brain goes sleep mode. That's why if you look at shorts like Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, they're having shorts, reels, story. It's of 30 seconds to 45 seconds, 90 seconds. Why? People, the attention span is very, very low. That's why they're giving 30 seconds, 45 seconds. More people watching the real story than full YouTube videos because people cannot wait 5 minutes, 10 minutes, etc. So the point I want to say here is that if you're not typing here or if you're not taking notes, of course, cameras must, because if not camera, if you do something else, you are not conscious here. That's what camera said. Second thing is that if you're not taking notes or if you're not typing here, you are not present here. Physically, you're present here. Mentally, you're not present. Maybe your hearing is not a good way. You have to be, it's like a thinking. When you type what up, let's say somebody, Naina type like, yes, sir, very interested. That means before typing, she's putting effort what to type. If I type this one, what others will think? All the unconscious thoughts will be going on. So typing is not just typing. Started thinking first. You are asking yourself permission. There are many people there. Can I type like this? Shall I type differently? What people think? All the thoughts are going inside. No? That's called thinking. If you're thinking, you're awake. If you're thinking means you're awake. That's all. That's why always, if you look at anywhere, do only one thing. So thank you so much for listening all the things. Let me share the few slides quickly. This session will be very shorter today because I'm not trying to go into teach many things. Today I want to set the context, what all things going to happen. Also, you're going to think over it, whether you can spend time here, because it's not about a live session, how much you are going to be involved. Like if you say morning 5 o'clock, will you be able to join 5 a.m. session? And can you practice? I mean, can you join the session live? Recording will be given, by the way, but recording, I can say my personal opinion, 90% recording people not watching. If you give 10 videos, you know, let's say we have 12 people, 1 or 2% might watch few videos, not all. Even if might have spent so much money to buy many courses, all recordings, 90%. Worldwide statistics say that 90% course people not watching. That's why I came into picture that don't go for recording. Recording anyway by default will be given like a out of 90 days, maybe few days you may not be able to attend. That's okay. That exception case you can go for watching a recording. That's okay. Otherwise, only live makes your life better. Live is your life. Without live, life is not much changes will happen. Okay. Yeah, fine. Anything fine. So, Lata ma'am, you type or anything makes sense. Typing, writing, anything makes sense. But be awake. That's it. Like be conscious. That's the point. Thank you so much. Because I'm telling my experience. If you want to be awake, you have to be doing some activity. If not, you're not going to learn it. That's my point of view. Because you're investing time here. When it's investing means you're spending time here. So you take advantage of that. How it can be long term useful. Okay, let me share quickly some. Okay, just give me a minute. By the way, how many of you read the Bhagavad Gita already? Can you type in the chat? If you read already, you can type in the chat. Yes, I already read. I know a little bit. You can type something. What's the current status? Like Gita read. You can see GR means I read already. GR means Gita read already. So you can type in the chat. If possible, you can type. Those who are not, be a little bit fine. It's good. You can keep typing in the chat. No, I'm not. Okay. Okay, just go ahead so that let me open this page. I have not read. No, sir. No problem. It's okay. By the way, one more thing. Always I want to say something that when we don't know or never read, like people always not ready to tell outside, I don't know part. People always tell that I read it. I know that. I am good at that one. People always ready to reply or respond only the positive things. Other things you don't know means it's not about negative things. You don't know is you don't know. So yeah, mostly we suppress ourselves. If we don't know, means we are not ready to tell outside. Why? We feel like what others will think. Don't we? Doesn't not matter what others think, because you know something other people may not be knowing. Other people know something, you don't know something. So I request all of you that develop one thing, one skill called, you say whatever you want to say. Whether you say I know, if you don't know, say I don't know. What is the problem for others? You don't judge, don't think like what others will think. If you don't know, say I don't know. You develop the habit of saying I don't know. But if you don't feel guilty that I don't know, because many people I see that they say they're not trying to express it. Why I'm asking to tell this one is that when you tell outside I don't know, your mind is getting freed. If you're not telling that one, what happens? You keep thinking, oh, these people don't, they know this one. I don't know this one. Why I don't know? Internally you keep on yourself keep chatting yourself. Why I don't know? Like you're making a lot of questions yourself. That means other people type I know, they're done. But you're not type, no? Internally keep thinking about same thing. Unconsciously thoughts are going on. The unconscious thoughts nothing but your mental time is getting wasted. Mental time is getting wasted means your life unnecessarily spending time mentally for about that one. It's not happening consciously. Unconsciously it's happening. So always it's like I can say simple example. Some people might not like example. Take like vomiting. Somebody vomiting, that means good, no? Let it go out. If somebody trying to vomit, don't say no, don't vomit, hold it. How can you say that? If you want to say something like this to whatever you feel, no, that's the express it out. If not able to express, no, that's like you're holding vomit. More you express, no, you're getting mentally free. Vomit example might not be looking good, but that is more impact to understand easy. That's what I'm giving that example. So always be expressive. You express it, you're mentally free. This reducing your unnecessary stress. Okay, I'm just bringing the answer. The point here is that try to be more of express it. Don't think about others what they say until unless you are saying you whatever going to share something, if not impacting others. Otherwise, you be open. I don't know. That's all. So this skill try to develop. That's what I want to request to all of you. Okay, let me share the screen now. Because many times people don't type in the chat. Not only chat, write the notebook also. Yeah, no problem. Rajesh, see, when I go 9 days session, I'm going to talk about Bhagavad Gita, also other things. Means how the life part going to be. Because it's, see, we can say society, but even I am also same society. Some of my friends are same society. Everybody, like what we learn is the key. Let's say, I can say in last 23 years, I read 1,000+ books. So when I keep being, my family used to scold me sometimes. Now the people happy, they're okay, you're comfortable. Now I used to use the same black shirt almost 6 years. Same and not same. I have 15 shirts. So I have made something what I like to do. Like I use a black shirt. People ask why. I don't allow it. If I put, I get energy. So I make something what I wanted. But people giving some opinion, I listen. If the opinion makes me better, I accept it. If the opinion not useful for me, I reject it. Yeah, people may be scolding outside, or maybe they're not happy with me, or they're happy. It's okay. So what I want to say, make your own definition. We can live anyway. As part of 90 days, my experience is going to share there as per my learning from Bhagavad Gita and also my others. So on the way, we'll learn all the things. Okay. Basically, the idea of 90 days. One thing I want to tell live your life the way you want it, without hurting others. Live your life the way you wanted without hurting us. That's a key area about in the 90 days journey. Let me open the screen once again. Okay, it's like a quick talk. So basically what we are going to cover, 100% what Bhagavad Gita says, we are not going to talk anything else outside. And yeah, some examples might take other than that also. Otherwise, based on Bhagavad Gita, we are going to talk about how money and finance can be managed. People saying, I'm not able to earn good money. I have earning money, but I'm not, money is not savings in my account. So people talk about lots of things. Are saying, I don't have skill, I don't have talent. So it's like a lot of things we have opinion about money. So we want to cover something about this. That's the first thing going to happen. But of course, there are many things. I want to say this is one of the major chapter. By the way, some of the screens I'll share. in the chat. Don't worry. Like, yeah, you can listen more. You can this particular screen, I'll share. It will be useful overall. Okay. So this is one of the focus. How the Bhagavad Gita says how we can apply in life. So I want to connect, take the concept, apply in your life. Like concept is only 1%, but apply in your life is the biggest portion. Like I used to say one example that one of my friend went to an exam. The 2 exam he is supposed to attend. One exam 3 hours, theory exam. Another exam practical exam, same 3 hours. But a theory exam, he spent 3 hours. He wrote 40 pages of answers. 40 pages he wrote answers. And a practical exam 3 hours only. He did some experiment over there. Finally, he got only 1 mark in the theory exam, though he wrote 40 pages. The practical exam, they given 99 marks or maybe 80 marks. Then he was asking why you are giving only 1 mark per theory exam. They're saying you can learn 1,000 pages or 10,000 pages. Does not matter. Theory is theory only. When you do practical, then only life getting transformed. So the point here is that more people learning many things, they're not changing their life. They're not changing life because they're not implementing it here. So in year 90 days, our focus is number one thing, learn the concept small, but spend more time for implementing daily. Of course, when you learn something from Gita, it's not like we are going to implement everything every day, but daily we'll have one experiment. Implement on our life throughout the day. How? We'll tell what are the situations you can implement money and finance. So I want to say that morning learning, small experiment in the life session, throughout the day, we are going to implement it. That's the key. We are going to implement it. So how you are going to implement, that will come later sometime, I'll explain. So one of the chapters is money and finance. Second thing, the people who struggle in the job or growth in the job. It could be promotion, or maybe not happy about job, or they're not getting what they like to do job, or you can say, yeah, it's like even boss problem, or maybe colleagues problem, or whatever you can say, or you feel like others are doing great job, I'm not doing great job. Others are doing work faster, I'm doing slow. Or you can say there are a lot of things at office you can see, because I have a good experience in the industry, how IT people suffering. Not only IT, of course, everywhere, but my experience, I can compare to the other industry also. But my hardcore experience in the IT industry, how people suffering, though they're earning good money, how the people suffer. So I want to cover one of the major areas, how career, not only IT, any sector, how people living. There are some surveys says that 80% of people not happy about whatever job they do. They're not happy, but they're doing job, they're earning money because family needs, but they're not putting effort to finding what they want. What people not putting effort, what they want. They struggle in this area. So we are going to touch up on this area, that because it's not about money needed, by the way, in the life, but day-to-day life, whatever we do, we should feel happy, and we should feel like enjoying. It's not about doing something. We should feel like living. Actually, job is like something living, not about doing for money purpose only. Money should be by default should come, not just because of money doing something. Irrespective of money, we should be able to do means we are going to develop such kind of understanding here actually. Also, how to change. There are some people, when I teach other people, they're able to make changes in the job. They go to different industry also, the same industry also, they're finding whatever the job they wanted. It's like finding the passion about own. Also, same time, how to not disturb current situation. It's not like I have some passion, I'll leave the job, I'll go to somewhere else. It's not like that. We have to find out how to balance. So we are going to, everywhere we're going to take the Gita's examples, teachings, and apply in day-to-day life. That's the main area. And third thing, this is the most important thing, sir. It's like health and fitness. We do so many practices, like we do keto diet, this diet. I mean, there are so many diets. Even I also tried many diets, but finally the fundamentals we don't understand. What is fundamental? There are certain things which we don't understand, and we try to do many things, like based on TV, newspaper, all the advertisement, we see something. This gym, that exercise, yoga, meditation, everything all good, but how to apply it rightly? We don't understand sometimes correctly. Also, people not consistency there. People do it, January comes, mean people go for 2-3 weeks consistently for gym, after slowly dropping off. Then once in a year, maybe suddenly their birthday time, they're trying to set like my goal for this year, like that. but consistency not comes. And here we won't talk about in this main area, mainly mind, mental health. Of course, physical is important, but mental health creates all the disease for the body. Mental health creates all disease in the body. How many of you know that? Like, okay, can you type in the chat? Your mental health, how many of you know much difference between mental health and physical health? Okay, do you aware of how the mental health works? Mental health means mental image. Can you type in the chat how much you care about mental health? Physical health means you're going to gym, yeah, maybe you take more vegetables, etc. Maybe sometimes pizza, like some not good food also. But how many of you care about mental health? Can you type in the chat? I care about mental health, or I don't try till now, or I don't know much about mental health. Like you can see, if you know something, you can type in the chat. What do you know about mental health? A bit too much. I care about mental health. I don't know much. Okay. Okay. Thanks for a response and thanks for being, I don't know, because I love that somebody say I don't know means I say that person living the life freedom. He is having freedom in the life to speak. The person not able to say I don't know, he is not having freedom. That's my opinion. Because I found that people suppressing by not saying. Okay. Thank you so much. The key is that only one thing. The more you fitness mentally, actually in the Bhagavad Gita, the whole things about the root of the whole Gita is mental fitness first. They call it the tree. The tree, what is the main important? Root. Seed we put, but how the root is getting built, you know? The roots of the tree is supposed to be very strong so that it can grow long-term properly. So in the Gita, the basic, one of the core, the crux is your roots. How to build the roots mentally. The more you're stronger here, we can say stronger or more clear or more better understanding, you can call anything. It's about mental fitness. It's a driver. Like if you have a beautiful car, let's say you have spent a 1 crore rupees for an Audi car or maybe any other Ferrari car, whatever. But what is important? Who drives? Whether you drive or you ask driver to drive, maybe most people drive their own because they buy a luxury car. That means who drives the car? Who drives the car? How you drive the car? Car has a beautiful performance. I mean, car is designed for better, but how you drive is the key. How will you drive? Based on the driver, right? Same here. Your life depends on mental fitness. What mental fitness? You take any situation, whether you're studying the school or your college or your job, you be wherever you are there. What is your fitness? See, we do for health checkup yearly once, people going yearly once in 2 years. Depends upon your knowledge or your capacity about spending money. You're going for physical health checkup. But how many of you doing mental health checkup frequently, at least yearly once? Mental health checkup means what? How do you behave with yourself? How do you behave with others? How do you handle office situation? How do you handle your finance? Though you have not much money, how do you handle the situation? Like how many of people getting, you can see the people getting many times angry, getting upset. What all things happening? All the things are, what does that mean? It's indicating that the person is not good at mentally. That person has, see, every human being has, let's say, I can give an example that, like universe given let's say 1,000 people born in a particular city. Every kid has a same sized brain, similar type of brain. Universe given same brain to all. Just like Audi company, Audi factory produces 1,000 engines, like 1,000 engines. Each engine fit into different car, like it has a different body. Audi company produce 1,000 engines, but they're giving body different. Maybe every body can be different or same body. It's fine. Like that, humans also. Universe given 1,000 kids. Each kids have same brain, similar brain, same capacity. But how the each one growing is depends on which location we live. How parents are helping you to grow better way. How schools helping. All the things making sure your engine. That's an engine called mental. That mind. How the mind is growing. How the mind is getting downloaded applications, all depends on your situation. But Audi car and Universe, Audi car producing 1,000 engines same, Universe given 1,000 brain same. But how we grow our life depends on our own. How a person RD car, 1,000 RD cars, how 1,000 drivers driving the car depends on their own capacity. So I want to say the whole thing is this particular thing. When it's health and fitness means mainly mental health. Of course, mental health drives the physical health. Today, somebody getting sick means that is because of his mental fitness. If somebody feeling good means mental fitness. Somebody having good relationship to life, what I mean? Mental fitness. Somebody having good relationship at office, mental fitness. Somebody not getting promotion, still is happy at the office means mental fitness. You call anything. If there's mental fitness not good, problem at all area. If mentally fit, you're good at all the areas. There's nothing like one area good, other area good. No. Mental fitness for everything common. It's like a, what to say? Take a water, put a small one drop of poison. What happens? Whole water poison. Mental fitness same. If you're mentally fit, all area of your life is good. If mentally not good, you can say all areas stuck only. I can prove that when you go 90-day session, prove not about proving. I can demonstrate the pattern about all area of your life, how you're getting stuck if you're not mentally good. It's not about when somebody asks, I'm good, I'm good. Good is telling through mouth, through words. But actually mentally, inside, are you feeling really good? Not. It's not be possible every day you can be feeling good, right? You go to job or maybe doing business. Every day we meet different people. Every day we say something to you, something means something you like it, something you don't like it. When you don't like, you're getting disturbed. That means you have to do mental exercise every day. How you do physical exercise? Like daily you do push-up or daily walking or doing something physical exercise. Every day, mental exercise mandatory. The person who's not doing daily mental exercise, that's not good. So that's why I'm saying 90 days we need to live with some practices. Of course, we have to bring as a Gita as a front end. Okay. So I want to say this is one of the most important. This will be touching every time, every day. This is most important. This is for me, most time I do meditation at home. When I say meditation means with concepts, like some concepts I apply in a day at least 5-6 times. Sometimes I'll do, sometimes do 10 times I'll do. Whenever I get time, I get back and sit, I'll do, I meditate. Meditate means what? I say to my mind what I wanted, why I wanted. I'm clear with my intention. I pass intention to my mind because the mind is everything. That's the reason I'm taking this Gita as a main area for me to coach in the morning, because I know that if you're able to do the surgeon here, mental surgeon here, like surgery and building neural paths for people, then the life can change all part of life. How it will change? There are so many ways. Universe can show the path. First, you have to say to universe that what you want, why do you want? You be very clear one thing. I want this because of this reason. I want this means say this one is positive intention. Negative intention, not much work. So I want this one. Be clear, I want this one. Maybe you can say I want 1 lakh rupees or 10 lakh rupees, or I want promotion, I have a good life partner, whatever say. I say what you want. And say exactly why you want. What and why. That's all. Your job. How? Universe will take care. That's all. This is the main things here. So I want to say you be clear what and why. Many things going to happen. I experienced many things in my life by all the practice. That's why I spend more time for mental practice. Most time, if I get time, I go and sit. Even sometimes 5 minutes I'll sit. Sometimes 2 minutes. Sometimes 30 minutes. I try to spend more time for this one. It's like for me, hobby become like doing meditation. Imagination like that. Anyway, this is a very important topic. Keep a note. Health means mental fitness first, then physical fitness. Yeah. Finally, it's like the next thing I want to say, the fun and recreation. What is the fun and recreation? Life is not about only doing like a routine system, like going to school, learn something, then maybe some degree, then job, get married, kids, then go on. It's a traditional life cycle. It's good, but actually, it's like a fun means what? Without fun, doing something is not make sense. It's not like you have to be serious all the time. Of course, it's not like every time fun, but the life should be living normally with good fun. That means also when you do recreation, that means you experiment something. When you do something new, that means which you like, that's called ultimately fun comes. If do it something because of money sake, which you don't like, that's no fun. That's not like recreation. You're doing something like mechanical job. mechanically doing something where you are not involved. You're mentally you're not involved. Physically doing job called just job. It could be business or it could be job, whatever you do physically. Even if you have a relationship with life partner, your life partner, are you talking just through just words? Are you talking mentally, consciously, with love? Any words you say to others, no, it has a big meaning to that. You talk to life partner, only 10 words or 1,000 words, does not matter. How the person talk, understanding about you, like heart to heart talk, not a mind to mind talk. Your art and your life partner art. Maybe at a job, no, your art through your maybe colleagues art. It's like doing work art level. That is called fun and recreation. This will touch majorly because it's an art. We don't learn from schools anywhere. Schools generally teach only get a mark. That's fine. Also, I don't want to try to blame school and colleges and all because the system is good. Many more things they're not teaching. They're helping to learn the fundamentals. That's what design is there. So instead of picking that this is not good, that's not good, but there are so many ways to learn. Let's say Gita is one example. There's so many ways we can learn, we can grow our life. So I can say the fun and recreation not there means there's no life. I mean, we are not living life meaningfully. So this one important key area which we will touch in this 90 days. And family and friends, of course. Yeah, here I can say one thing that life is nothing but relationship. Simply, friends, I am coming. See, like if you look at your maybe whatever age, you look at your past life, you see where all you enjoyed life. Wherever you had a good relationship with anybody, it could be your parents, your brothers, sisters, or your life partner, or maybe your friends, your office colleague. You see that wherever you have a meaningful relationship, the true relationship with the people, there you feel like you lived your life. Without relationship, there's no life. You can have lots of money, you can have good position, you can be big officer, or you can see your lots of property, your big car, beautiful house, everything. But finally, people not living for any materialistic things, people living for the relationship based feelings. See, every day we get some thinking, we get feelings. Actually, the feeling will be better, much better. You can't compare only with relationships. The more you have better relationship, you're living life pure. The pure life comes only through relationship. So earlier I say fun and recreation, I think, but it's more about your individual, yourself alone. How a person can be living person, beautiful. When I say beautiful, it means you truly living the way you wanted. That's called fun and recreation. But here, family relationship, friends means 100% relationship. In this world, you cannot live alone. You can live, it's fine. But finally, if you look at there's a meaningful life means its core thing is relationship. The more beautiful relationship you have, it makes big sense. It makes big sense. It's not only big sense. You see, your relationship makes everything. You remove a friends or a family, any relationship. Look at what was your life. Not about future. Look at your past. Remove your friends and family, all the relationship, whatever you had. Look at where the fun you enjoyed. Most fun where it comes. Even I can give one example myself that I've been to many countries. Also, I traveled to many countries with my friends, many tours. But I found that even my family and all, I found that where I spent time with my family, maybe almost 7 days, 8 days in different countries, in India also, I found that experience always coming to me now. That's totally different experience. We cannot ignore. I can say in your life, 19% time, the relationship plays the game. That's it. Relationship only game. But people say money is important. Yes, money is important. That's helping us to move next level. Maybe it's needed for the family. That's all. But actually, beyond money, money is not deniable. Money is mandatory. That's why I kept the top. Number one is money, no doubt about it. But finally, the purposeful or meaningful, you feel like I lived in this earth. That can be justified through your relationship. You lived in this earth, that can be justified only through your relationship. So I can say it's totally different. That's why I'm keeping different section. But this section is See, everything on pillar. Money is one pillar. Career is something like how you can live a day-to life better. And health fitness is a driver for the car. It's like truly driver for the car. It's building the health and fitness, building the roots for the tree. Let's say banyan tree. Look at how strong is the roots. Look at the coconut tree. How strong is the roots? The more stronger roots, it's outside is good. Trees outside good. That means inside the mind is something, but you are building lots of fruits. The roots bring you outside the fruits. That's why I say build a good roots, you get a good fruits. Without good roots, what are the fruits outside, you'll see that. The point is that getting good roots depends on how your mental fitness. Okay, and fun and recreation, nothing but the way you live life, your individual is, it's your own control. The way you feel is, I mean, how you live, we have so many activities we'll be having. Like lots of template we have, you're going to write it, you're going to analyze yourself, what kind of life you're living so far. We are going to give some template during the 90-day session. You are going to fill the template, means some of the questions will be there. When write the question, you'll get the answer. You'll see that what kind of person I lived so far. By the way, if you lived something good, you'll feel proud. It's okay. If don't live the good in the past, no need to feel guilty. You don't have awareness. That's why you're not lived as per that one. It's matter of awareness. It's not about who's brilliant, who's not brilliant. Universe given same brain to all. That's why I'm given like Audi car, 1,000 engines produced. All engines same capacity. Same universe given all the engines same. But what is the difference? From where you learned is the key. It's not about who's genius, who's not genius. You don't learn the past, you don't implement it. For example, during my childhood, I was in a village. I used to think like, if I save 2 lakh rupees in my savings account, my life is settled. I'm saying 36 years ago. 2 lakhs rupees saved in my account. Then when I went to engineering, I was in final year, say third year, my seniors got a campus interview. There I found that 20,000 per month salary. I was thinking, 2 lakhs is nothing. 1 year I can earn. Now I changed my mindset. Okay, I want maybe 10 crores. Maybe when I went to engineering, after complete engineering, I went to IT company. I found that 10 crores nothing. I can earn 100 crores. That means depending upon knowledge, you keep changing your level what you wanted. So in the past, maybe you think that you did not enjoy much. It's nothing to worry. Many people feeling guilty that the past I did a mistake, I could not enjoy. Don't worry. It's not about your problem. You did not learn the right skills, right information. Matter of what you learned in the past, that's making you happy or not happy. No, don't worry the past. Think about now. You become 2.0 version. You start new life with the best of new learning. So I can say, don't ever regret what happened in the past. Don't make you feel guilty. It means what? I give one example always that. Let's say any of your kids, like kids, you are married, you have kids, can type in the chat, yes, I have kids. Okay. Now point is like, let's say your kids. I also son, my son is 12 years old. Let's say, are you ready? Let's say you are consciously normal mind, you're feeling happy now. Are you ready to beat or scold your kids? Physical kids. Physical means your kids. Anybody interested? Any parents ready to scold the kids? Obviously, common sense. Nobody ready to scold, right? Nobody ready to beat, right? Maybe parents getting maybe upset. Some situation they're scolding. Otherwise, consciously, if they're normal state, they don't scold, right? It's common sense. That means what? You're not ready to scold your physical kids. Mentally, you are something inside the mind. That's called your child, inner child. But most of the day, we scold. Oh, I'm not happy. This guy did good. I'm not good. This guy talent. I'm not talent. He got a promotion. Why not get? Why this politics not good? Why government not good? Why school not good? Why I'm not able to improve? We keep bringing something not. What happened is not. You're making yourself, you feeling low. That means you're scolding yourself. Whenever you feel negative thinking, that means every time you're scolding your inner child. Your inner child responsible for your growth. Your mind is nothing but inner child. I'm saying your mind. You whenever you feel sad, that means inside there's inner child is keep waiting. Is anybody going to appreciate me? Is anybody going to appreciate me? You keep on feeling sad. That person crying. Why is crying? You keep feeling sad. That inner child is keep crying. Why is crying? That inner child is waiting. Is anybody going to appreciate me? Let's say I'm going to say, hi Kiran, Hi, Lata. If you say, hi, Kiran, hi, Lata, what happens? When you feel I pronounce your name, you feel, oh, my name. When I tell your name itself, you're going to feel happy. That means somebody says. But yourself, what happens? Throughout the day, you feeling, I'm not good. Maybe I did a mistake this one. I could have done better. You're saying more, not. More not is equal to you're beating your inner child every time slapping, clapping. Your inner child is keep on crying. So you're waiting someone to appreciate. Why we need to wait someone to appreciate? You are the right person to appreciate yourself. You're the right person to appreciate. What I want to say that we don't beat physical kids, but like that, we should not feel guilty. The guilty feeling, sad feeling, all the things, nothing. But remember, you're beating your inner child through that behavior. I can share maybe I through a mind mechanic, I explain people that whenever thinking, immediately body feeling something different. Any part of thinking, your body feels something different. Immediately, when you go for a movie, what happens? You're watching a movie and suddenly you're laughing. Your body keep changing, you're feeling good. Suddenly something happens sad, you're sad, maybe crying also. That means you thoughts, your what you see, it's making you feel sad or happy. So sadness, happiness, it happens instantly. No need much time. It make changes. Immediately body changing. So I can say that the person who's more sad throughout the day is keep slapping, beating, scolding your inner child. So remember this one. Don't ever feel guilty. Whatever happen, you tell yourself, okay, I don't know. You did a mistake. Okay, I'll try next time better. Imagine one thing. When you go to school, what happens? Are you really learning ABCD within a day? No, you don't learn ABCD within a day, right? It takes time to learn. Like that in every day in our life, we're like learning everything something new. Every day we're learning something new. So we can't expect everything can be done today itself, right? It takes time to learn to do better. Sometimes we need to take others' help to do better. You cannot do it everything yourself, right? You need others' help. So the point here is that feeling guilty is one of the worst enemy for us. And I want to say that comparing the physical guilt, mental guilt means your inner child. Inner child should not feel guilty. That's my point. Okay, make a note that I'll make sure that my inner child is good. Inner child. You can type inner child happy. You can type ICH, inner child happy. I'll keep my inner child happy. Inner child is very important. That's why just comparing your physical kid and your inner child, both are same, right? This is one thing you remember in your life. Don't ever make sad. If somebody says you did something wrong, say it's okay. I mean, say that okay, thanks for feedback, and okay, you can tell yourself that I can learn something better, improve. That's all. Don't ever feel guilty. Something goes wrong, it's fine. One day I told my friend that I'll come 5:30, but I went 6:30. Whatever reason. But I can say that the reasons, but I don't feel guilty. I know what happens. So just this one important thing I want to say, don't ever feel guilty. Yeah, we'll go quickly. We'll take a short. So personal development. This is a specific area. See, I can say that in this world, not only in this world, we can say you are the one. Whatever learn, it's yours, whether good or bad. Whatever you behave, all depends on what you learn. It's like a see your parents or your kids, your friends and brothers, sisters, everybody there. Finally, for your own problems, you are the only one person can put effort yourself. Let's say people can help you giving some money, it's okay. Some people can teach you some education, it's okay. If you look at let's say health point of view, when you go to gym, you only have to do exercise. Physically, you only can do exercise. Others can support you, gym training can support you, but physically you have to do exercise. Knowledge, you have to put effort to learn something what you wanted. So the point is that does not matter how many people nearby with you, as long as you are not going to put right effort to learn right things. It's like your parents give 1 crore, 2 crores, but how are you going to manage? Unions given, maybe parents given good food for you, you have a good body, but how are you going to manage your body? All depends on only one thing. What is that? How do you develop? That means your skill, knowledge, Depends on that only your life comes. Even if you want to be, if you want to keep a inner child better, no, you need a personal development. That means you need a right skill, right information. If people don't have right information, what happens? You're making you feel guilty. Then you say school not teaching. Yes, school maybe not teaching. That's fine. School may not be giving current. It's okay. But there are many people in this world happy. How? They're learning things from different sources. By the way, after school, are you learning anything? Most people maybe not working Saturdays and assume like that. I'm saying Saturdays are not working. Every Saturday Sunday, are we spending some time to develop ourselves? How many? Okay, if some people learn English, how many people really develop? So thing is, I won't say. Though I said for mental health is very important. For the mental health, your personal development is very important. What is the personal development? What do you want in your life? What's your goal? For that, what is the information you need to learn? How to learn this? How to that knowledge can be converted as a skill? How you can implement? Who's a mentor for your life? By the way, I can say last 9 years I'm doing business. Initial 3-4 years I struggled like anything. Almost I lost more than 2 crores, I can say easily. I did not make even much money, very small money. I lost big loss. But after that, I realized I need a mentor. How I realized? I don't know. There's a big story for that one. The day I started picking my mentor, today I have a mentor for, it could be mental fitness related, next level, or maybe physical fitness, next level, knowledge related, or digital marketing. Every different areas, I have mentors. I'll tell one thing. Your success depends on your mentor. Your failure depends on you because you have not chosen a mentor, or if you choose a mentor, you don't have a right mentor. Success depends on you because of your right mentor. Failure depends on you because you not choose right mentor. So I can say that without mentor, I don't see person can grow better. Maybe there are without mentor people growing, but there's not structured structure. Structure means not disciplined success. People can get success. One of my friend in Delhi is doing good business, but he is not able to balance his life with the family. He's not able to spend time with family. Himself not spending time. He's not doing physical exercise. He's not having mental fitness, but he's doing good business. He's earning good money. But what about family relationship? Not much. What about his mental fitness? Not much. What about his physical fitness? Not much. So the point is that the person who has a mentor, no, that person life is all part of his life is growth. Good. What mentor does? Mentor is finding that person's positive and negative. He's finding how, I mean, he's finding the real potential. The mentor is guiding. I can say today, whatever I talk, each and every word, whatever I speak is for me mentors. Initially, my books was a mentor. After that, I found physical mentors. So books made me, let me repeat the statement. Books made me to build my roots stronger, like confidence, clarity, and stronger about my vision came from my books. You'll get a better clarity from the books. You'll get the motivational, you get inspired. Everything will happen from the books. But mentor made me to transform. To transform, you need someone actually. Someone need a mentor. That's why I say, whatever your goal in life, now, at least one goal you are important in your goal. What is the one goal? For that, you need a mentor. I'm not saying you are mentor for everything. Let's say if you want to learn swimming, I took my son to swimming school. There's a one-person coach, swimming coach. You went for tennis. Yeah, there's a tennis coach. You can look at there, which is the place my son doing good, where we put a mentor, with some coach. So there we see very important, even cricket coach, there even the big software companies look at now, they have mentors, like all CEOs have mentors to drive the company. The point here is that if you're a mentor, your success is guaranteed. Also, you will not do much experiment because mentor can identify your potential, will guide you. So the point is that your personal development, that what I did now, this one, personal development, look at, this is a core for everything. This personal development means it's about information skill, which helping for health and fitness, which helping fun and creation, which helping how to you can build a better relationship with the family, which helping how you can find a better career and growth, which helping how we can manage the finance money. The biggest, it's like there's a train, no? There's an engine. What is the engine? Engine nothing but a personal development. Like what kind of information you have, what kind of information you have, and what kind of skill you are developing. All the things from personal development. But to start with the personal development, you need a mentor. You need a mentor. How many of you agree that you need a mentor in your life? Can you type in the chat? Because my life transformed and transforming with the mentor. If no mentor, I am not here today. I am not here in front of you. Can you type in the chat? What do you think about mentor? Whether see, it's like I tell, whatever you have in your life today, today's situation, maybe your focus health, you know, you need a health mentor, maybe health fitness someone. If you're finance related thing, you need a finance related mentor. If you do anything, even if you go into job, at least you have one goal, number one for you. What is the number one goal? For you need a mentor. I'm not saying pick all the mentors for everyone, but I have currently more than 4 and 1 5 also mentor I have, because I'm earning money. I'm able to accommodate. I'm able to spend money for all the places. If you have money, I can say go for mentor. It makes big sense. You get a easily life transformation. Mentor is, if not without, it's like cannot live without mentor. That's my point. You live any level, all level, mentor is very important. So I request you all, like mentor. See, I'm not saying take mentor right now, but first you should have goal. Then it take you to which right mentor. So mentor is, yeah, like exactly. See, I said initial 2.5 3 years, I found that I lost big money, but the day I started finding mentor, I'm relaxed. If something goes wrong, I look at my mentor. He will help me. He's not going to do my job, by the way. He's going to guide me how to go. Mentor is like a Google Maps. Google Maps. You are going to drive the car. You are going to use your own car. Everything yours, but it will show the path. Google Maps. Even if you make a mistake somewhere, let's say you're driving using Google Maps, somewhere you stuck, but still Google Maps help you to go reroute, go differently. Okay. So what I want to say that the mentor makes big things. So I request all type in the chat. Mentor, like live, like life means, I can say mentor. You can type L=M. Life means mentor. It could be, yeah. See, in fact, I paid one mentor in the beginning. For 1 hour, I paid 1,000 rupees. After that, I paid for 1 hour 5,000 rupees. Now, recently, one mentor I have for 90 minutes, one session, I'm spending 1 lakh rupees. For 90 minutes, I'm talking, I'm spending 1 lakh rupees. But when I begin the beginning, in the starting, I spent 1,000 rupees. That time, I felt that 1,000 rupees 1 hour is too much. Now I'm giving happily 1 lakh rupees for 90 minutes. Because when I invest 90 minutes for 1 lakh rupees, I'm getting returns much bigger. If I'm not giving 1 lakh for him, my business struggling, not only struggling, I put a lot of hard work, my result is not guaranteed, my sales is not guaranteed. Then after 2 months, 3 months, I see that my result is not that much great. But if I mentor, my mentor saving me a lot of mistakes now only. So I can say my life made, yeah, exactly. That's what Krishna is. That's why I'm bringing here. Krishna not there means where is Arjuna? Krishna is a true mentor. That's why, yeah, you can understand that. Krishna is a true mentor. So how many of you interested to have a mentor? Type in the chat. Interested for mentor. Like I means interested, mentor means AM. IM you can type in the chat. Take few seconds, not a problem. I means, yeah, IM means mentor. Okay, yeah, I can say start realizing that any part of life you need a mentor. That's my point. Because my life is totally shifted. I changed, I can say. Without a mentor, I can say, I'm openly say. By the way, every day I do morning practice. In the practice, I remember every day all my mentors. It could be some mentor in USA, some mentor in Singapore, some mentor in India, maybe Delhi one mentor in Pune is there, one mentor in Chennai is there. So I remember every day. I tell the names, like there is a gratitude practice. By the way, anybody doing gratitude practice every day? Gratitude. You can type G if you're doing. G means gratitude. Okay, I'll tell one thing. This is related to this only, but I'll tell you one thing. Whatever mentor I have, everyone have one common thing. You know what is it? Gratitude. Every day, all my successful mentors doing practice called gratitude every day. Gratitude for all the material things I am using. I'm using chapel, shoes, starting from all the material chapel. Say gratitude for everything. And all the people, like your friends and family, your colleagues, I can say your gurus, mentors, all the role models, for everyone, every day say, I'm grateful for you. My life today because of all the mentors. All successful, my mentors, they teach me only one thing. It's a common for all. Is it gratitude? Whether you are mentor or not doesn't matter. Be grateful for all the material things what you have. Be grateful for all the people who are with you. Don't take anything about negative in your mind. That we'll talk later. But I want to say the personal development is the basics for everything. It begins from personal development. Your skills and the knowledge what you have. Okay, let's go fast. Two more things we have. Yeah, again, partners love. Yeah, most people, in every country, how we treat our life partner, because we spend more time with life partner, of course, and but finally, how many people really living happily all the time? It's not so difficult. It's not rocket science. Many people living happily. When you say many means out of 100, maybe 5% people living happily, but other 90% not living means what is the meaning? What the meaning means? People don't know how to live happily with life partner. Other people know how to live. It's a matter of information. What you know, it's not a big deal. The person living same, maybe same means similar situations. There are let's say two kind of people. That means one living good, one living not good. It's a matter of what the knowledge you have, what skill you have, how you can handle. For this also, Gita helps in many ways. I can say that the partner love is, again, when you say relationship, no, the family and friends, it's another way. It's a truly directly talks about partners love. So I can say many people having not happy about the partners love means this is known issue, but people not trying to fix. I can say one example. Let's say if you have some fever, do you think you'll ignore the fever for now? Let's say, okay, let me not to meet a doctor. No, I don't take medicine. Is anyone people saying I will not take a medicine? What will happen? Okay, physically any problem, we take a medicine immediately. If mental problem, this is partner love is like a mental problem. All the things mental problem. We don't take medicine. Why? We feel like we don't have that much information. It's not about not possible. It's nothing like not possible. It's possible for others to live a better life, but it's a matter of knowledge. Knowledge means somebody is scolding you, you accept that scolding. That also knowledge only. Like other person scolding you means no need to react. Look at the situation and respond normally. Other person handling, you are not handling means what is the difference? You don't know how to handle. That's called you don't have skill. What is you don't have skill? That's the main difference. All matter of skill. That's what I'm saying. It's not about brilliancy, talent, etc. It's not even hard work also. What kind of information you have? What kind of skill you train for that information? How you handle it? So I want to say it's a core. It's like one of the. I mean, because who are married, of course, this is very important. But of course, most people married, right? Most people married. So it's very important. This cannot be avoided. I'll go last one. And yeah, that's the main thing I want to say. I mean, everything main. The last one, let me go. Spirituality. Yeah, when you start learning the spirituality, you know what is good, what is not good. See, money, career, money is for you, career for you, health is about you, and fun request for you, family about you, personal development you, personal love, partners love everything you. But spirituality is something beyond you. Like you should be able to find what is good, what is not good. What is good means what? Whether I'm doing something, what I'm doing something, right? Is it right or wrong? How will you know? How will you know whether right or wrong? You should know by some means, right? The spiritual, I can say that you can watch Mahabharata many times also. You can keep watching what Krishna says. Every time there's a big meaning. Even, for example, Balaram says once that whatever you did in the mistake in the past, that's karma, it's going to weaken your life in some part of the life. Like even Duryan, finally he got hurt in the thighs, no? He died because of thighs. Women hit over there. Why? Because whatever he did in the past mistake, that particular part only getting impacted in the future. You're getting problem for a particular part. He said thighs. He asked to sit in the. The story we don't go detail. The point is that the story also that whatever did in the past mistakes and that's creating the future the particular area problem. We'll go the deep in the 9 days while talking this one. But I want to say understanding about the what is really good thing, what's not good things. Whether like when you speak something now, we should be sensible if I speak some words, whether the person getting hurt or not. You can say, no, I am like this only, I'll talk like this only. Okay. But when you're in public, when you try to speak something, be careful that others not getting hurt. But how to find out that? Like this, many things, we don't know whether doing correct or not. We always said, my character like this only, I am like this only. But everybody cannot say like that, right? So if you look at the Gita, the many sayings there, each and every words, no, is simply implemented in life, it's totally different. So I want to say the spirituality will make you to realize that whether I'm doing correct or not. Will make you to realize I'm correct or not. So we need like it's like a guidance. It's like it's a dictionary. Let's say when I was learning things like Tamil, but I start learning in English, I need a dictionary always Tamil to English. So what happens? I need a dictionary to understand where the character are. Similarly, here you need some dictionary. If Gita says something means actually you watch. I watch Bhagavad a few times frequently. Every time you learn something different. When you start implementing in life, no, then you feel that now only I learned. Watching once, but did you apply in your life? If not applying in your life, you're not learned. Learning is here. Actually, implement is the whole body. That means many people saying, I know is good. Did you implement in your life? If not implement in life, no, what it means? Your theory knowledge, that's like only 1 mark for theory knowledge. When you come for practical knowledge, that means implemented life. That is called you are making changes in your life. With only theory knowledge, nothing much going to happen. So I want to say it's a pillar for the building. Many people don't know, don't know how to whatever you're doing, good or bad, we don't know. But only for that, you need to watch Bhagavad, also all Gita sayings. Even of course, in the 90 days journey, I'm going to bring few key elements which you can implement day to life. Many times people ask whether good or bad, whether I'm doing correct or not. How to answer? How to answer? People need to realize by seeing that. Actually, we need some example. See, by watching movie, we can understand the situation. Like this, in Mahabharata, if you look at now, the scenario, what they talk about each and every situation, Krishna says every time dialogue. Look at the dialogue. Those things, really you have to see which part of your life you can apply. Which part of life you can apply. Because by reading only text, no, it won't help much to apply in your life. Sometimes you feel like understood, but when you implement in life, you don't know. For your references, let's say take Bhagavad. That's many more things. Bhagavad on a biggest example. Take one example where this example can be applied in your life. That's the main thing. Mapping Bhagavad Gita, taking example from Mahabharata, see which part of life you can apply. Let's say you have family issue. Let's say office issue. How to tackle? Maybe at office, maybe you didn't get a promotion, or how to handle. But look at Mahabharata. There's something. But Gita is a base. In the Bhagavad Gita says something statement there. Look at where you can apply it. The point in the 90 days I want to do is that pick each and every element from Mahabharata and mainly Gita sayings, and we have to map to our day-to-day life. It could be office life or home life or maybe health life, whatever life you can call it, money earning life, everywhere how to map it. Because we are not able to map properly, that's why we struggle. It's not like we are everything. Gita is there, Mahabharata, still why we are struggling in the life? What is the problem? We don't know how to take the part, apply in the life. It's not about, okay, tomorrow I'll start applying. You need someone to help to apply. You cannot simply apply it. There's so many doubts will come to apply. So it means while applying, you have so many doubts means you need a reference. So what I mean, I'm creating a committee in the morning, that morning committee that we discuss certain things over there. Like what things we can do. Even when you implement, you felt good, but still the issue is not getting resolved in the family. So we'll discuss that out. Of course, whichever secret, whichever you don't want to share, you don't need to share. But think is that we are creating community, the small community where like-minded people will be there. They're ready to share, they're ready to implement and transform each one's life equally. Equally means everyone transform as a group. That's one of the key, like a community member will be there. Okay, the spiritual leads, let me complete. Without this, it's like I told you, pillar for the building. Pillar, for any building, pillar important, right? This is a pillar. After this only everything comes. It's like roots for the tree. This is very, very basic. People saying, I don't do spiritual now. After I get retirement, I learn something spirituality. No, it's not like that. Even from kids, no, they should learn this one every day. Actually, why people beating kids, they're not studying, etc. Because we don't learn all the concepts properly. But we say, we know, Buddha says this one. This is a Buddha quote, Krishna quote. We bring all the quote, Vivekananda quote. But quote is only here. When you come to life, why the quote is not applied? Most people, 99% people living with a quote. Living with a quote. Quote means what? Not living, just forwarding. I mean, they say, I know. If you say something, they'll say a motivational quote. That's okay. I know you know about the motivational quote. That's a theoretical knowledge. Did you implement in your life? Even simple Buddha says, what we think we become. Are we know what we are thinking of? You know what we are becoming? Do you know motivational quote? But how much we implement in life? So here I want to do the 90 days that take some element, implement in our life. That's the main goal. Take something, maybe today's, maybe if you look at that same issue frequently happening in your life, for example, Father Gita says something. Take that one, how to practice now, so that in future the issue comes, how to tackle. It's simple, I can say in high level, Gita sayings and life problems, how to map, how to practice, and handle little things better. That's a core. Okay. Now, yeah, almost this is the main thing I want to say. Overall, this much covered, but all the 18 chapters from Gita and 700 verses will be adopted based on these topics. It's like Gita is a concept, and we are life problem this area. So, concepts and life problems we need to map. It's like life is application. Gita is a basics, roots. So we are clubbing together. We are going to work on 90 days. 90 days will be one cycle. And those who want to continue next cycle, they can continue next cycle also. It will be going 90 days, one particular phase. Every phase is 90 days will be there. Okay. So if anybody interested to go for any question, by the way, let me know. If any question,
yes, sir.
Yeah, please ask.
Sir, I'm Rajesh.
Yeah, Rajesh.
Yeah, the spirituality part, generally people ostensibly or often it is misunderstood as that religious or being religious or being Hindu or following a practice. I think the spirituality, sir, probably it is the awareness level and the conscious. There are two minds, subconscious and conscious mind. We
Right.
should be conscious, and everything we are doing, we should be aware, and that probably will be achieved by a thorough meditation or the routine meditation.
Right.
I think is it that, sir? Spirituality, what I mean.
Yeah, actually, see, spiritual in simple word is that you do right things, and that's a spiritual.
Yeah.
That's
And
simple.
your one of the point is, sir, I should, I must say, partners and love. Love. This is generally love is known to be unconditional. But do you think it is? I mean, in today's world or in the practicality, there is unconditional love between the partners? No.
See, any world is
If
possible.
my wife is not cooking and she only this thing is the maids dependent, so I get angry. So or I don't get my this thing of cuisine. Similarly, so it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, thanks for anything else. Yeah, go ahead, continue. I'll complete first. Yeah.
Yes, so that's okay.
Yeah. See, Rajesh, very simple. See, I just give one example. When I was in my village, I thought 2 lakh rupees sufficient to settle my life. When I got engineering, I said at 10 crores I wanted. After I went to 100 crores. The amount is keep changing. Based on what? What information I know. You saying maybe cooking, maid, I'm getting angry. What it means? What it means that you're not sure how to, what kind of knowledge you have, what kind of skills you have, handle that. Let's say your boss is saying something, assume your boss is saying, will you scold your boss? You have a mindset, if boss says something, even though you don't like it, you say, okay, okay. You will say normal, okay, okay. You don't angry. Maybe out of maybe 1,000 situations, once and twice you might get angry. Not you, I'm saying in general. That means which place you're trying to show anger. Maybe you'll try to show more anger to kids, or maybe a partner, life partner, or maybe parents. But if you go to an office or someplace, maybe go to police, will you show our anger? If you
My
maybe
point is,
yeah.
My point is, sir, you already have a point like family and friends. That also encompasses your partner. Family also a part of your partner is part of your family. So
Yeah.
obviously, sir, everywhere you have to take gratitude, love, and love and affection has to be there. If
Yeah.
it is there, why then additional point partner? Because
Oh, okay. No, that's a specific focus I want to give, because see, family means it comes to parents, the brothers, everything there. Many things. Basically, it's a relationship. I want to make it general relationship. The partners is a specific area, because you most struggle areas are partners, life partner. Of course, we have parents, brothers, sister, friends, everything. But mostly, most people, this is a one particular module, we call it partners and love, because the most problem comes that area. We want to give special attention. It's like a special, maybe special department in life called partners. That's why I kept it alone. Otherwise, it can be part of family and friends like that. But I want to give more attention for the particular module. That's the area. And also one more thing, Asna, in this generation, can you do, in this world, can you do like unconditional? It's possible. See, if you understood the basic concept correctly, no, everywhere you can apply. If you look at 5 years before myself, I used to scold, I used to argue with my family members, my wife mainly. Now we don't much, not even much, hardly. Why? I do one practice daily called forgiveness. Only one thing. My life totally changed the day I started learning forgiveness. Whatever happens, every day when in the morning practice, I forgive my wife and I'm asking her to forgive me. Whether if I make any conscious mistake or unconscious mistake. Every day I practice. I learned something called forgiveness long by about 5 years ago. From there, I'm totally different. Not
yes,
much.
sir, that is,
So that's what I'm saying. I may say any kind of generation. That's why if you understood spirituality, also you said different, simple. You do things rightly. That's all. That's spiritual in shorter. But how to do simply, we don't know. That's why we're learning something called Gita. Pick a Gita. It's a empty, no, ready-made food, no. Take the ready-made food, eat it like that, like a ready-made food, empty, already cooking food.
means ready to eat.
Gita is one ready-made. It's having everything. Don't look here and there whether this generation or after 100 years or 100 years before, any years, the spiritual is same. I mean, take a Gita. I'm saying now we're talking with respect to Gita context. Gita helps everything. But if you say without Gita, yes, I'm not, see, simply you do the right thing, you be any religious person, it's good enough. But we need to learn something, how to be a simple person, how to be doing right thing is, we need some help from Gita, or maybe you're different religion, you need that religious book, whichever religious you believe. So that's all. So basically, it's like I don't know how to cook, let's say one biryani, let's say vegetable biryani. I need some recipe, right? Some author written some chef written the recipe. I follow the recipe exactly. I'm able to make it. Same. The Gita's one recipe. How to live your life. If you believe in Hinduism, this is a recipe. If a Christian, you are maybe something. Bible, that's a recipe for you. Keep it simple like this. It's a recipe. Yes. Thank you so much. But I believe one thing, that 5 years before I was not thinking that the husband wife will be always fight only. Money is not easy. Health you cannot maintain well. You have to sacrifice something. So many things I had. But they started doing myself meditation, started working with mentors. I started reading Gita, all the books, until I found that no, everything changed. We don't know. But let me tell you one important quote. Most people don't know what they don't know. Maybe can you understand? Let me repeat. Most people don't know what they don't know. That's a problem here. I was not knowing earlier how to be better with my life partner. I don't know what I don't know. I started understanding later. That's the main thing. I learned from one of my mentors this statement. Most people, they don't know what they don't know. Simple. That's all.
Basically, that means there are certain actions which we do daily. Probably we might not be aware that we are doing right.
Yes. See, that's why I'm saying. See, you know what? Reckoning will not be much useful. Weekly one session will not be much useful. Daily means daily, because you're daily going out, right? You're coming inside home, right? It means what? Maybe if you're not going outside, still you're meeting people through TV, through newspaper. It's getting downloaded some information daily. Mental getting disturbed. See, we take a physical bath daily, right? Okay. We daily clean outside. Okay. Imagine the situation. You did not brush for last 1 year. No brush last 1 year. You did not take a bath for last 1 year. Imagine you did not clean your house 1 year. What happens? No friends will come to you. No guests will come to your house. It have common sense, right? Same way, if you don't clean your mind, what happens? Your mind has a full of unnecessary things. To clean what you want, you need to brush and paste. Imagine the Gita or maybe any other religious books are called brush and paste. Cleaning your mind. But it should be daily.
Yes.
It can be 5 minutes.
Out.
Yeah, it can be daily. See, you can do practice daily 30 seconds or 1 minute, 5 minutes, 30 minutes, up to your capacity. But I can say it should be daily. That's it.
Yes.
Yeah, that's my point. That's why I'm trying to make it like daily lab practice. That practice makes sense. Because let me repeat one thing. I read 1,000+ books. My life made me to stay motivated, stay inspired. I started my business. Because of books only, I started my business. Because it gave all the clarity. But I'm not able to make much money. That day I found a mentor. He guided me based on my current situation. Books are general things which will help you many things. But finally, you needed to transform faster, right way. Mentor can help you better. That's my life. My life lesson is mentor. Also, the mentor means it should be live. My mentor, whoever comes, they ask me, turn on camera. He asked me, put your mobile phone mute, keep the mobile phone out, take the notebook and pen, be ready. He said, be ready. Conditions are camera on, mobile no, not even notification sound. Switch off. Or mute it. No, any ting sound comes. Magesh, I think some sound is coming. Can I check whether your phone somewhere something? He found it my phone only. It's one of the lessons. Till I put a notification, he will not continue session. Because he says that I'm investing my time for your growth. You come on camera, you turn off all the notifications. Be conscious, sir, I'll help you. Even if you want to ask anything from Krishna, what Arjuna says? Arjuna says, please help me. But Duryodhana will not go like this, right? So it's like if you receive something, it's something called focus. That's all. Okay, thank you so much. If anybody, yeah, almost we are coming 7 more minutes left. See, 7:30, I want to complete the session. Anybody wanted interested to join morning session so that I can explain what's going to happen? Like outlappen, maybe I can say, yeah, this is what overall. Yeah, it's like a daily 5 to 5:45. Currently, time is like this, only kept it 5 to 5:45, and 9 days going to be there. Daily teachings of Gita with your practical life. Also clarifying the doubts about. It's more about coaching actually. Coaching Gita basis, like a coaching about how we can live the life. And some other small activities will be the life session only, and bigger activities throughout the day. Normally your life, how you can change in your life, small changes daily. That will be the daily activities will be there. Also, of course, meditation. The last one is meditation. Every day the morning practice will be there. Like daily, I call mind bath. Take a mind bath here. Mind bath means forgiveness, gratitude, etc. Those mind bath, suppose like I do take 1 minute for mind bath, like 1 minute for forgiveness, 1 minute for gratitude, and 30 seconds to 1 minute for blessing. 3 things are very important. Take a mind bath. Mind physical bath like that, mind bath. 3 minutes only. This can be done 30 seconds also, but I do it every day 90 minutes with all the many things. Then I visualize about my future, my goal, intention for the day, intention for the month. That I do practice continuously. Maybe affirmation, many things I include. That I do long practice. But I am asking people daily, can you spend 3 minutes for this one and spend 2 minutes for visualization? Spend 5 minutes per day minimum. But I teach for 30 minutes also. I have one batch for 30 minutes, one batch 5 minutes also fine. When in this 90-day section, I'll take roughly 10 to 12 minutes about meditation. Meditation means forgiveness, gratitude, blessing, mind bath. Then go for visualize your goal about your life. We'll write what exactly you need to visualize, how to visualize. If you go your energy down, how you can bring your energy back. Like if you are arguing with family, how to maintain that, all the things. Gita sayings, and there are so many techniques you apply, like affirmation, visualization, all the things you apply. So that meditation is not just meditation, it's a morning, the ritual practice. That also part of that. So anybody interested to know, so that I can, by the way, everything involves some price, because if there's something free, not much value will be there. So every some cost will be involved. If anyone interested, let me know. I can share what the price will be there and how to join it. By the way, whatever you go live, everything recordings will be available in the teachable system. But thing is that you can refer it. But your transformation happens the live only. 100% transformation only in the live, not in the recordings. Recordings will help you to refer later if you want it. Otherwise, recordings is always recordings. That's the thing. So yeah, anybody interested, let me know. I will share the details so that you can join the batch. Okay, thanks, Rajesh. Anyway, this is about basically it's like about books plus coaching, like life coaching. I can say books plus the Gita plus life coaching is combined. By default, ritual, all the things involved. Okay. Also, timing also currently we kept 5 to 5:45. If any revision, I'll update. By the way, it's starting from July 15th. July 15th starting. So from the 90 days start. And yeah, that's the thing. And I can say that yeah, any timing change, I'll update before that. Otherwise, timing is most likely 5 to 5:45, no change. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll share the link. It's a cost will be 4,999. Yeah. By the way, yeah, it's like a cost will be 4,999, and of course there are many things I'm doing. So it's like yeah. By the way, okay, the cost is 4,999, and anyway, this is a starting price because I'm just beginning now. So going forward, it might change. Maybe it might increase 100%. So yeah, those who are interested, you can join. But only one thing I want to request is that if you're ready to take action, do join, because you should not waste my time and same time your time. Time is very, very important, right? So if you really available time, it makes sense for you, because time is very, very important. It's not about joining something. If you're not able to take action, it's not really make sense. It's not worth for you actually. Finally, I will have a bad money in account. Bad money means you're not taking action, money is in my account. It's not make sense. So giving money for me because I'm putting my time for 90 days, 45 minutes. So for that you're paying. And even you look at the 90 days divided by 40 minutes, it's not big money actually. But I'm just starting the first batch. So I won't charge only 4,999. Going for the price will be different. Yeah, of course, it'll go 10,000 like that. I'm not sure. But I 100% go on at the timing, the pricing actually. So yeah, also this is a link. If those interested, you can pay this one. And another thing I want to say is that again, life is not about what you learn. Don't try to too much experiment. Experiment anyway possible. Say initial almost 2.5 3 years, I did my business my own without my mentorship. So I lost almost 2 crores. Simple, very easy. I bought 2 new cars, and I hired almost 7 employees. So I did so many things, but I did which I don't know properly. After hiring after I lost big money, I found my mentor. He simply asked few questions. Few questions made me to realize what are things I'm doing wrong. Few questions. He did not ask just questions. He knows the best in his experience what kind of question to be asked from me to me. So it's all matter of his experience. So I can say that this is going to help your life to transform whatever life problem, because Gita is saying for all kind of problems. So remember one thing, all kind of problems, life can change if you're ready to take action. But you should be live. I can say it should be live. So even in a week, let's say 7 days, you can say I can join only 3 days in a week, 4 days I can join. Still it works, because remaining 4 days you can join, recording you can watch. But at least minimum 50% you need to live join, because the whole group energy, totally different. Group energy means you're going to be working with a group of people. It's totally different. You cannot, let's say when you go to gym, as nobody is in the gym, you only doing exercise. What do you think? Will you feel really energetic? No. You're a group of people. It's like-minded people. Doesn't matter whether you male or female, doesn't matter what age you yourself. But whatever thinking, whatever problem, similar kind of people there with you nearby, it feel like, okay, this person can help me. Oh, this person got result. All the things will make it relaxed, cool. You will get a confidence. It's like if you get any problem, you will not worried. In my business last week, something problem happened. I got a big loss. I'm not worried. I know how to recover back because I have mentor with me. I always believe that if I'm there with mentor, even the same Arjuna, Krishna there with him, he always feels relaxed. No need tension because Krishna knows how to create a good routes for him, like create a good Google map for how to travel for Arjuna. So same thing like that. I can say that live with mentor for any life purpose. That's my motive here. And yeah, that's it. If any question you can ask me. Otherwise, yeah, almost 7:30. Yeah, we are about to close the session. If any question you can ask me. By the way, this is first batch. It's starting this price, but anytime it will increase. So I request you try to block because it's going to be live coaching with Gita. Also, morning rituals will be. It's combined all things so that it's not about teaching only Gita, giving life coaching based on that Gita, so that it's a transformations based session, not just teaching some concepts only. Your life, let's say within 90 days, you should feel like this made me to transform my life. Means some changes happen in my life. My problems are getting reduced, or I'm improving next level. Whatever you are things you wanted, you should make the changes. That's what my focus. Otherwise, I could have made a weekly one live session. I give a recording that's possible, but I don't believe it because my life did not change through recording courses. Only the live I got. Okay, all right. Anything you can ask, otherwise we'll close the session. Yeah.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much. All of you take care. See you some other day. Take care. Bye bye.